Hi, it's Darlene with MindfulU. One of the questions we received quite often, and that I actually read online by usually clinicians in the field who aren't quite familiar or haven't received training in formal assessment, is why do we even need to assess? What benefit could this provide my client? And so a quick rundown of some of the benefits include the ability to obtain supports or services that are restricted through eligibility programs, the ability to apply for programs such as extra time and accommodations at the college level through the Campus Disability Resource Center, vocational rehabilitation for job training and supports, and accommodations that are formal within the workplace are also other reasons. Additionally, one that's not considered often is the ability to really conduct a rigorous differential diagnosis, which is one of the things that we emphasize here at MindfulU. Because if you strictly are looking to assess one area, say ADHD, and you're only using an instrument or two that are focused on ADHD, that can lead to something called a confirmation bias, meaning most of the time you're going to find, guess what, ADHD. And so that rigorous differential diagnosis process is looking at everything possible that we know clinically can mimic the presenting concerns or that can co-occur with the presenting concerns. And we may determine from the data gleaned from the formal assessments, these aren't just questionnaire assessments, these are psychometrically based assessments, the specific, correct, supportive, evidence-based approach. So not all therapies are the right therapies. Not all supports are the right supports. It's the data from assessment that tells us exactly what the individual needs and what the next steps can be. So assessment tells us that as well. And lastly, you'll hear me talk from time to time about the therapeutic assessment model and some of the research that's been conducted around therapeutic assessment frameworks. And what the literature tells us is that assessment can be equivalent to 20 sessions of therapy. Now, of course, this does not include the assessment approaches that we normally see with kind of the clinical white coat, top-down approach to assessment, but rather a very encouraging, validating, informing journey of self-discovery in which you facilitate in co-partnership with the individual that you are assessing. And so that is another huge way in which assessment can be beneficial and why we would want to do that. And then lastly, why is it beneficial to obtain an assessment? Because many times in therapy, we as clinicians can feel stuck with an individual, or the individual is presenting to us as stuck. We're not making progress. We're starting to bring up the same things that we've talked about before. And so that is a red flag that assessment is needed because we may not be on the right trajectory with supports and therapy, and or we have not correctly labeled what is the underlying concern. We may have missed neurodevelopment, we may have missed co-occurring conditions, or just the individual did not see a practitioner, someone, a clinician, who maybe had a broad enough umbrella from under which they could accurately diagnose and then make those recommendations. So that's another reason why assessment is so important. If adding assessment sounds interesting to you, or you're looking for a way to diversify your income in your private practice, or actually break the monotony so you can preserve your interest and skill in the field while avoiding burnout, consider adding assessment. MindfulU provides a number of assessment training options to meet the variation in clinicians. Some want more of an independent study that maybe is more affordable, and others want a comprehensive, mentored, longer facilitated training. We offer all of those and everything in between. So check out mindfulu.net. That's mindfulu.net and learn more.